What's going on, everyone? So I saw the new Doom trailer and it was something. I definitely heard rumors that there was supposed to be a reveal trailer for this year, and it turned out to be true. Before I talk about my overall thoughts on the trailer, I did have expectations of what Doom the Dark Ages was going to be. I was pretty much expecting a 100% Eternal clone or 70% Eternal clone with something else. Because Eternal was a big success, and it was a bigger success than 2016, so from a business standpoint, why not just follow the same formula and maybe throw in some other stuff to it, you know? But this game doesn't feel like that from what I saw, and it seems to be a different game compared to both 2016 and Eternal. It feels similar to a Dark Souls inspired FPS because of the shield, and it looks like it's going to be an important tool set too. If you watched the trailer many times like I've had, you'll notice like the shield is just constantly popping up on like certain clips. You can parry with it, and that's pretty much a Dark Soul thing. You also have a flail, which to me it seems like it's going to be a much more melee driven Doom game. The game definitely feels slower than Eternal, and I guess it might be slower than 2016, but that's kind of debatable. 2016 campaign content is certainly slower paced and less hectic than the community maps. The mech section was cool, but it didn't really wow me that much because I remember Hugo did say at the end of Tag 2 it was supposed to be a mech on mech fight, and I knew they were going to reuse that idea in the next Doom title, so that's why it didn't really like wow me as much as I thought. It looks like we have more vehicle sections, quote unquote, but instead of vehicles you're flying on a dragon, which is pretty neat, I must say. But the more I rewatch the video, the more I feel like it's a Dark Souls FPS, and it doesn't feel anything like Doom at all. There's nothing old school about this game anymore. It doesn't seem like a fast-paced FPS, and it seems like parrying is going to be an important mechanic for the game too, so that's going to ruin that balls to the wall type of game from the older shooters, which both 2016 and Eternal they are inspired from. Also, if you saw the footage of the new nail gun, your weapon swap speed is way slower now, so that means quick switching is dead. That's disrespectful, especially quick switching was one of the best things about the newer Doom titles, and now looks like it's completely dead in this game. I don't want to sound negative because I did enjoy the art style of the game. It looked gorgeous, and it's the first Doom title that's actually built for the Series X/PS5 because the previous modern Doom games were more built for the last generation of consoles. I thought the music was decent too, and overall, the trailer was great. It showed a lot of stuff to paint a picture of what Doom the Dark Ages is going to be. Like I said, I don't know if this Doom title is really what I want. It just feels like it's abandoning a lot of the stuff that made 2016 and Eternal great, and it's kind of going to a different direction that I don't want it to go. There's already a lot of Dark Souls inspired games, so it just feels like it's trying to cash in on the Dark Souls crowd, and when I really think it should have focused on giving modern Doom fans of more what made 2016 and Eternal great. I guess a part of me wanted this game to be like a hybrid of the two games, and honestly, I'd probably take that approach if I was in control of the Dark Ages, but it is what it is. There is still QuakeCon 2024, and I assume we'll see more gameplay footage for sure, and it'll give us better judgment of the game. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the new Doom. I'm somewhat disappointed, but I'll still keep my eye on it just to see if my opinion changed from the first reveal trailer. Even if the game doesn't turn out to be what I want, there's always the good old reliable Doom 2016, and I'm actually very proud that I've made my Slayer's Reprisal campaign because honestly, taking that campaign and comparing it to this Doom, I feel like my campaign feels more like a Doom game rather than Doom the Dark Ages, which is kind of funny. But anyways, thank you for watching, everyone.